Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
If you're new here,
I'm
that's
Jen.
Jen.
This is Nikki.
That cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
We're so glad that you came.
Yes.
We've been talking about narcissism. We've been talking about narcissistic abuse,
Yes. And what it does to you.
what it does to you, recovery, because there is good news. I think that a lot of times people just think, this is something you can't recover from.
Right. And you so can.
Mm-hmm.
With the power of the Holy Spirit.
Yes,
You
I
can.
believe more and more every day that's the only way.
It is the only way. The addiction is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only one that can break it.
Yeah, I agree. And we talked about the love bomb. We had, if you didn't see the last one, we had to split it into two. So we had one about the love bomb and then a second one.
Right. We didn't feel like we gave enough examples of
Yeah.
what it was or what it looked like.
And why they do it.
Why they do it. Yeah. And how strong it is.
And what it does to you.
Yeah.
I mean, all of this works together.
It does.
They do it because it works. And what is laid in that foundation of that love bomb is ultimately what you're mourning, one of the biggest things that you're mourning in the end.
Yes.
After you've gone through all of the things that they put you through.
Right.
That love bomb.
Yeah. You're mourning the dream of it
Mm-hmm.
because it wasn't reality.
You're so right.
You believe it is.
Yeah. And every time that I got with, because I always, we've both been with multiple.
Yeah.
And so each time I didn't realize this at the time, but now hindsight, I see that I was wanting to escape reality
Oh yeah.
when they found me.
Yes.
Or when I found them.
Yes.
It was a perfect storm.
Yeah. For me, in the core of my being, I felt unlovable. So I was desperate for someone to love me.
Mm-hmm.
So when they pretended to love me,
Yeah.
I hook, line, and sinker grabbed it.
And that reality, that what you said about the love bomb, that it's not realistic, it's a dream. That reality that we're escaping for whatever reason, for like if you feel unlovable, if you're coming out of a bad marriage, and maybe like me in one of my situations, I was coming out of a 20-year marriage, and where he didn't really show much attention or affection or love throughout the whole marriage. And so I here am a single mom with 2 teenagers. You can bet I was wanting to escape reality.
For sure.
But I didn't know it. If somebody would have told me that I was doing that, I would have been like,
No, I'm not. Yeah.
What are you saying? I'm in reality. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You do, because you believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You do. You believe it.
But he gave me a false reality that was a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And I think that people, when they hear the word narcissist, they think it's not.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, they are a lot of fun.
Yeah. And that all of it mirroring you and this dream of planting these seeds of what your life could be like together.
Yes.
Yeah, it's something.
It's intoxicating.
It is, and addictive, like
Very.
you said.
Yeah.
So we talked about the love bomb, and then we told you we were going to come and talk about what's next, which I did want to say something real fast, because when some people might be like, what do you mean what's next? And so I did not Google this, but I just wrote down some parts of narcissism real quick.
Like the phases.
Yeah.
Kind of like
And
the
they're
phases.
not, so here's what I wrote. They choose you. They test you because they want to see if you're actually worthy of what they're getting ready to do with you.
If you're manipulative, not manipulative, if they're able to manipulate you.
Yes. Yep. And but there's a whole bunch more to that, because they're going to put you inside of themselves as a false thing to hold on to. So they choose you for a reason. They test you to see if they can idealize you properly. And then they do idealize you, which becomes the love bomb. They start love bombing you to create this idea that they have of you.
Mm-hmm.
They've already decided now what you're going to be. And so they love bomb you to turn you into that.
Yes.
So after the love bomb, they internally discard you. Before they externally try to get rid of you, they have realized that you're not the perfect thing, and it's not anything that you've done.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to feel that.
Has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm. It's all in their mind.
It's all in their mind. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And so when they do the internal discard, and I won't go into any more detail. I'm going to say internal discard, that's when you will start noticing the devaluation. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, is the devaluing.
Yeah.
But and I'll come back and say this part later. Let me just say, devalue, discard, then they go through separation anxiety and abandonment. So they start hoovering you, and they start love bombing you again, and it's all on repeat.
Yeah.
It just keeps going over and over as long as you'll do it.
Yeah.
But that devalue is what we're talking about today. And I was going to say, I'm trying to decide if I did not know. Okay, let me say it like this. I don't think you always know when you're in it exactly what is happening during the devalue.
Oh, I didn't recognize
Like I
it
would
at all.
now if I was in a relationship like that. Like, I don't know how I would even get in a relationship like that, but I would know now.
Right.
And I think with the last one, since I knew, I think there were some I did, but at first you don't.
Oh, you have no idea what's happening.
No.
No idea what's happening.
No idea. And you're just coming out of the love bomb.
Right.
I mean, you
You're on
guys
cloud
are
nine.
soulmates.
Right.
This is the best thing since sliced bread.
Yes.
Each of you for each other.
Yeah.
And so when that devalue starts, it's almost like,
You notice it, but you can't pinpoint what it is.
yeah.
You're like, something is different.
And
And what have I done?
and when the very first ones are subtle.
Yes.
And I think before you even get to that point, you're just like, I gotta fix it.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah. Like, what have I done? Or, wait. So,
What's changed? Something I have to get back to. I have to get back to the love bomb.
gotta get it
You
back.
got to get back to the love bomb. I'll do whatever I need to do. I need to get it back to the love bomb.
Mm-hmm.
If I need to shut my mouth, bite my tongue, if I need to fall in line.
Calling faster.
Make sure I answer that phone when it
Answer
rings.
the phone. Oh my gosh.
Make
yes.
sure that I text him
that
immediately.
I text back
Make
immediately.
sure I text every hour like he wants.
Oh my gosh.
You start doing those things without even realizing you're doing it.
You do.
Because you are so desperate for that love bomb, you don't want to lose it.
And when the devalue starts, we're just using he as the narcissist in this case. Something is off. He's not quite as this, or he says something that's a little bit not as lovey as it usually is. And you're just like, I think those first couple of times, I think we automatically try to fix it.
We do.
Because on that part where I said they choose you and they test you, if you don't pass that test, you're not even going to be with a narcissist if they haven't already determined you're a fixer.
Yes.
That you're going to fix everything and you're going to stay no matter what.
And a people pleaser.
Yep. Because they only want someone who's going to stay no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's the kind they pick. That's why when I make those comments, I'm not trying to sound cocky like I can't. A narcissist would not like me at all. right now. I promise you, they would spit me out as fast as they'd be like, oh no, this
Nope.
isn't going to work.
Nope.
She's not playing my game.
Yeah.
So,
And it is a game.
it is a game.
It is a game.
Yes.
For sure.
Do you have something you would like to say?
Yeah, I did a little Google search
I was
just to
hoping
get
you did.
a baseline to explain what it is. And I'm glad you talked about idealized because it uses that term in this. When an idealized partner makes a mistake, so you're the idealized partner, shows independence or triggers an underlying fear of abandonment in the narcissist, the perception suddenly flips. The partner who was once viewed as all good suddenly is all bad, leading to emotional withdrawal, contempt, severe criticism, and it rarely happens all at once. It often creeps in through subtle behaviors that make one partner doubt their worth.
Oh
That
my gosh.
I underlined those words because that's exactly what it does. It makes you doubt your worth.
It absolutely does.
That is straight from the pits of hell.
Straight. And let's be clear, what we're talking about right now, he has not broken up with you yet.
No.
You're
still way
in
up
it.
here.
Oh yeah.
You're still, this can happen at the beginning.
Oh yeah. You're still the grade A supply. He's not. He is a cat that has found a live mouse,
Yes.
and he's not about to just let it go.
But you'll do something, and it can be something very little, like show independence for something. Like
Yeah.
hey, I made plans with my friend, but they don't want you to do it because you're taking time away from them and you do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Oh,
set them off.
I just thought of an example that I forgot earlier before. This is when the devalue started in one of them. He knew I was going to go meet some friends before I came to his house. And he was going to get us food. And I stayed with my friends a little longer. And a little longer than he thought. He had ordered us food. I mean, granted, but he also knew I was with my friends. And I can't remember, because this has been a while, why I was going over there after because he lived quite a bit away. But anyway, when I got there, he was not speaking. He had no emotion. He was not speaking, and something had happened.
You knew instantly
I did.
that something was wrong.
But something had happened with the food.
Oh.
I think that he threw it or something because he was so mad. He acted like he dropped it.
Oh.
And before I got there. But yes, that is an example of he thought that he could completely count on me to always be at his beck and call, and I wasn't. I showed some independence.
Yeah.
So and I did. I knew. I don't think I fully understood because this was the second one and I didn't know as much until after him.
But you still knew something was
I
wrong the
knew.
instant you got in the car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember mine would say a joke. They would say something to me jokingly, but it was really a criticism. But they would say it as a joke. That was another way he would.
Oh my gosh,
if I would do something, he would make a joke, and he'd be like, "Well, I was just joking."
Yep.
I'm like,
and if you get
No, you
mad,
weren't.
then you're too sensitive.
yes,
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
yeah. There's this was another part of it. There's constant criticism, and it's nitpicking. It's not like huge criticisms. It's just a little nitpicking about your appearance, your choices, your accomplishments to make other people feel inferior.
Oh my gosh.
My worst one was constantly criticizing my choices, and from my past and my present. There was always some kind of a little quip or a little comment about that, which made me feel inferior.
Mm-hmm.
Constantly.
which is interesting because the one that did that to me at first praised me during the love bomb
Yes.
for how smart I was
Yes.
and my mind, and I had a beautiful mind and blah blah
Yes.
blah blah, and it got to the point where he was jokingly calling me an idiot all the time.
Yes.
Like that was during the devaluing, but
Yes.
I was just like, he was joking,
Mm-hmm. Mine would say, you are so smart and you are so easy to be with, like not easy in a good way, like you're calm, you're
Oh, yeah.
collected,
Uh-huh.
you're easygoing, you're nothing ruffles you, things like that.
Well, you said appearances. One of them, the same one who in the love bomb talked about buying a house with me. During the devalue, he's jokingly calling me an idiot. He says, I love your outfit choices, but sometimes I don't know about your shoe choices. I was like, and it was like it came and went so fast, I didn't even know what happened.
Yeah, you don't have time to sit on it.
I was like, what's wrong with my shoes?
Yeah.
I didn't say that to
They
him.
praise you and take you down in the same sentence.
Yes.
Yes.
And
But they're subtle.
it was subtle. Oh yeah, it was we moved so fast, I don't even know what was happening. It was like you had to catch it. And I caught it. I still remember it to
You
this
do.
day because it was
You do
so
catch it.
different than the way that he normally treated me.
Yeah.
And I
Their whole
want to
goal is to
point
make
out,
you feel inferior.
Yep. I want to point out too, when you have a friend, a way to notice a friend or a loved one that's going through this, when they are in the love bomb stage, they're gone. They are MIA. Someone that you maybe used to talk to them every day or a couple times a week, when they are experiencing a love bomb, they literally do not care if they talk to anyone else ever.
Exactly.
And it could, and I know because I've been there, because you feel like you have everything you need to survive. Now.
Yeah.
I'm spitting. Sorry.
No.
You have everything. You have the thing that you've always been looking for.
Yep.
If you're a person, if you're still in that, when you think that is what you're looking for.
When you're looking for your knight in shining armor.
When you're not healed. So this is how you would know that a friend or a loved one is going through something like this, because you might think, what did I do? Did I do something to make them mad? Because they're gone.
That's constantly going through your brain. Once they start the devaluation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about the friend or the loved one.
Your friend. Sorry.
Who is in a love bomb.
Oh yeah.
You're thinking, what did I do? Did I do something to make them mad? Did I upset them? Because they're just gone.
Yeah.
They're nowhere to be found. It can also be happening to the friend or loved one during the devalue because they're trying so hard to hang on to what they feel like is slipping a little bit. So they got to put in even more energy than they were before.
Yep.
But you will notice during the devalue, your friend or loved one,
they'll pop their head up once in a while.
Peek out. Hey, just wanted to let you know I'm still here, because all of a sudden they are thinking,
they're questioning themselves.
Something's
their value.
wrong.
They're questioning their value again, so they want to reach out to have somebody else say yes.
Say you're okay.
You're okay.
Oh man, I know I've done it, and I've also seen other people do it.
Yeah.
It is very easy for me to spot now. My discernment is completely different after all of this healing, taking time to heal. I can see things so clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. You were saying that
dismissiveness is another part of it. They dismiss your emotions, they ignore your achievements, they minimalize your emotional pain. You can be going through something extremely difficult, and they're like,
yeah,
that's your problem.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. A relative in the hospital or you know, or dying,
Yeah.
and they're not, it's no big deal to them.
Yeah.
Like, let me know whenever you get over that so you can come back
to filling me up, because this isn't working for me.
Yeah.
Because you're not feeding them enough when you're going through something emotional like that.
Mm-hmm.
If it's on the side, not from them.
In fact, sometimes that will trigger the devaluing
It
to
does.
start.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was really good when I read. They do blame shifting too, but I'll come back to that. When devaluation becomes a pattern, it damages psychological well-being and breaks down the foundation of trust and equality. It traps partners in a painful dynamic where one individual is constantly trying to earn back the affection they received during the love bombing phase.
It's so true.
That's what it's all about. You're constantly trying to earn it back.
Because, and it's important to note that during the love bomb and the devalue, they are trying to change you to what in the love bomb, they're trying to mold you into what they want. In the devalue, you're not matching up with the idea they have in their head, so they're trying to punish and reward system.
Yes.
To get you back in line, to get you back to fitting the idea they have of you in their head.
And let's be honest, nobody can feel that. Nobody can.
Nope. No, even if the narcissist could clone themselves,
they couldn't.
They would not even be able to make themselves happy.
No.
It is a complete false reality.
Right. That's why it's a disorder.
It is a disorder. It is a personality disorder, in case someone didn't know that. It's not even about being perfect.
It's not.
If you kept the house perfect and fixed perfect food and you were there every second and you got rid of all your friends and family,
there would still be something.
And you were the perfect weight. I mean, yes, there would be there's always going to be something.
You would look at them the wrong way. Or you would have a tone in your voice or something. You would have something.
Yes, something.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't do, there would be some.
Yes.
There's no way to do it. It's impossible.
It is.
Yeah.
Gaslighting and blame shifting are also part of the devaluation.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness.
And they twist facts. They deny past events. They make the other person question their own memory and sanity.
Mm-hmm.
My second one did that to me. I felt like I was going insane. And after it was over, I looked back and went, I was right all along.
Yeah, you were. And it's because they've started to devalue you because they're trying to mold you back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's been some dissonance now in that perfect ideal of you you're not fitting it. So that means either they were wrong and they can never be wrong.
Right.
Or they're stuck with an imperfect person.
Yeah.
And that also is
not okay with them.
And so when they start devaluing you and you start saying, why? I thought you said Thursdays were always for us. That's when the gaslighting starts.
Yes. I didn't say
Thursdays.
that. Yeah. They deny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My second one was a cheater, a habitual cheater. And there were just so many things that I was like, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. And he would explain it all away, or he would deny things, and he made me feel like I was crazy. And then he would start saying I was crazy.
They're so good at that. I had one like that too. Well, actually, they all are very good at you not being able to pin them down to admit that they're wrong or that they're sorry.
But they will. They will.
For their own
benefit. It's not genuine and it's not for you.
Yeah.
But they will say it.
Yeah. Some of them.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, and someone might still be saying, why would they do this though? Why the devalue? Because if you're imperfect, it means that he's imperfect.
Yeah, and they can't.
And they cannot handle any thought like that.
Right.
That they aren't perfect inside and out.
Right. The blame shifting, it makes the other partner entirely responsible for all problems, unhappiness, and arguments.
Mm-hmm.
My last one was brilliant at that. It was always, well, actually, they all were.
I was
but
going to say.
This one was particularly good at it, making everything my fault.
Oh, yeah.
If he was unhappy, it was something I did.
Yes.
And I would say, I'm not responsible for your happiness. He'd say, yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Oh my gosh. I know. My last one, or the last one, he said it right up front. There will be no arguing.
Oh, wow.
I mean, he didn't say it.
Yeah.
He during the love bomb molded me into this, what he wanted me to be, of a person who was always fun to be around.
Yeah.
That means you don't question, you don't bring up the things that you're insecure or something you noticed,
Oh,
or
yeah.
or anything like that, because then you're not fun.
That was my second one too. Yeah.
In the devaluation, there is no love bomb, there's just bomb.
Right? It explodes everything. Yeah. And you're desperate to try to get the love back.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. From ideal to devalue.
Yeah.
They change their mind about you, so now they want you to change to fit the new image.
Yep.
During the devalue, you might notice absent, not interested, withdrawn,
Yeah.
avoidant.
Yep.
And like we said, it is subtle. You don't get all of that on day one
No.
of the devalue. You're just going to start noticing some of these.
As the cycle progresses, though, it will get more intense.
It will, until one of you can discard.
Yep.
Even, I mean, and they will. I've been with them each kind, where either they want you to they want you to do the discarding because they want to look like the good guy. And I've also been with the one that
Discards you because they want to look like the good
yeah,
guy.
yeah. Because they can't handle being left.
Yes.
So
They have to always be the one that makes
I
the
had
choice.
one that did the disc, and he said to me, I cannot be left again.
Oh.
And I wanted to be like, I'm not going to leave you though. But he had already seen something. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah.
I was still fully in it. And he was just like, I can't be left again. And I was just like, what do you want me to do?
I'm never going to leave
Chain
you.
me to your arm.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, but the other two wanted you to be the one. They tried to push you away.
Yeah.
So that they could be left.
Yeah.
Or be the bigger, or be the look like the good guy that got left.
Yeah. Mine would discard the really bad one. He discarded a lot, but he would always come back.
Mm-hmm.
He would discard, and then he would come back with this big old, oh, I'm so messed up. You're the one. There's nobody like you. I don't know why I do this. There's something wrong with me.
You're like,
Tears
yeah,
coming down his eyes, and he's this big tough guy that doesn't cry. And I would fall for it every single time.
I know,
I can't
because
tell
it's
you
hard.
how many times he discarded me and I took him back.
Because you believe this time he learned his lesson.
Yes.
This time he knows that I really am.
5,000 times. You would think, well, he's probably not going to this time. All my friends and family were like, oh my gosh, again.
Oh, I know. It's just
Yeah.
that until you really know that people like this exist, you can't fathom that on the 7th time they're not really telling the truth this time.
Yeah. He was actually the reason I started learning about narcissists, was
Mhm.
because I actually thought I was going crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And I will say too, when the devaluing starts, they are usually preparing backups
Oh, yes.
during the devalue.
They always have a backup.
Yep.
Always.
And during the
Always.
they do. But during the love bomb, they put a lot of time and attention into you. As soon as there's a little glimpse of devalue, they go right into who do I
Right.
have?
So here's their pattern. They have you, they're love bombing you. They've just discarded this one
Yeah.
over here. So they're love bombing you. You show something and they're like, oh, well, I'll go back to this one. So I'm going to discard you and then go back to this one. And they
Yep.
do that constant. And they may have 6 or 7 or
Yeah.
a dozen. You don't know.
The harem garage, I always loved that.
Yeah.
The
That's-
way that he said that, because if you've got a person in each garage next to each other, you can just do this cycle with each of them and you're never lonely.
Yep.
And you're never alone because you've always got one.
Yep.
All you have to do is find the types of women who want to, who want that false reality that you served them during the love bomb. They want
Yep.
that. They need that. They
Yep.
need it to be true that you are coming back this time and you mean it.
Yeah.
I realized on the one of the ones for me that always wanted you to be the one to break up. For him, I think he did it that way because it was easier for him to get to come back if you're the one that broke up.
Yeah.
You know, he was not, I don't know. He's not the groveling type.
Neither was my second one, but he still groveled. It was bizarre.
I know what you mean. Some of them will, and I think it works at different times.
Yeah, that's why they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And his persona was so, nobody would have believed that he would come back and grovel because that's not his personality.
Mm-hmm.
That's what made it seem sincere.
Yeah.
And he probably
Man.
did it with everybody.
Yeah. I'm sure. Takes away your core identity,
It does. Oh my gosh.
which you talked about worth. Your worth and your identity go hand in hand.
You do.
And I've talked about this before, but during the devalue of the one that probably hurt me the most during the devalue, and I couldn't put my finger on it because, and I heard this explained too, it doesn't make any sense. It's not like you cheated or you ran over his grandma with your car.
Right.
You know, with a normal relationship,
It would have been nothing.
with a normal relationship, a normal business relationship, or a normal, like at a job, a business partner that doesn't work out, there's something that happened and you guys are like, yeah, this isn't really going to work, so I'm going to go this direction and I'm going to go this direction. Okay. In a love relationship, same thing. In normal healthy relationship, there's something that isn't working and you talk about it and you know,
Decide.
okay, we're going to go our separate ways. And you're okay with it. In a narcissistic relationship, when they start that devalue, it doesn't make sense. You haven't done anything.
Exactly.
You haven't done anything to warrant
Exactly.
the kind of treatment that you
The
start getting.
abandonment. They start abandoning you.
Yeah, the absenteeism, the not interested, the withdrawing, and the avoiding. You haven't done anything to deserve that.
So you will wear yourself out trying to figure it out.
It does not make any sense.
Mm-mm.
And during that, so speaking of the identity and the worth, the one that hurt me the most during the devalue, because I had no idea. I had no idea what was going on and why this was happening and why I couldn't get it back. I came home one night from him being avoidant and not interested. And I wrote on my mirror, what is my worth? Because I knew it, and it wasn't even so much that I was asking, what is my worth? Like, I don't know what my worth is. What I realized in that moment was, what do I know what my worth is if I'm going to be with a person who treats me like this?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you knew your worth, you wouldn't put up with it.
Yeah.
You would be like, I don't deserve this.
No,
I do not deserve this, and sayonara, buddy.
Yes. Yes.
A healthy person would do that.
Kick rocks.
And it doesn't make you a bad person to be unhealthy.
No.
It doesn't make you a bad person. It just means that you need to get in your Bible, you need to get in prayer, you need to get the Holy Spirit to help him heal what's broken in you, because it's brokenness.
It is. And, you know, I feel like, in a way, I don't know, I'm torn about this. In a way, I feel like we're all born with either some brokenness or some unhealthy, some unhealed parts. Now, Jesus came to fix all of that.
Right.
But living in this broken world, that with sin, the way that it is.
Everyone has brokenness.
Yes.
Every single person has brokenness.
Everybody does. And we've got to go back to him
Yes.
to get healed. It doesn't make you, like Jen said, it doesn't make you a bad person.
No.
And it's just that all you're doing, if you don't stop and heal, is you're wasting time.
You are.
You're just
Valuable time, because time is the only commodity in this life.
And I say that even if you're with them right now, you're wasting time.
You are.
Because you don't even know what living is really about if you are with a man that is
Treating you.
doesn't treat you the way that you're supposed to be treated.
No, and let me just say this. I know firsthand how hard it is to break away and to have that loss, and that deep, deep, deep desire to have it work out and be what you thought it was going to be. It is so
Oh my gosh.
painful, so painful. I wanted to die. I seriously wanted to die.
I did too.
But getting on the other side of it is life. And it's
It
beautiful.
is. And there's nothing.
It's beautiful. If you just can get past that, I'm not going to make it. I can't make it without him. You can. You can.
And we'll talk about the discard next time. When she says, if you can just get past that feeling that you can't be without them, it takes a good year just to
Not want to text him.
heal, just to start to get to that place where you don't feel like you're going to die without them.
Yeah.
I
it's
mean,
rough.
it is rough. It is not easy. It's worse than any breakup. It's not a normal breakup. We will talk about
no
the
one
discard.
will understand
No.
what you're going through.
We'll talk about the discard next time, and the pain that you go through with it, or else this will be 2 hours long.
That's true. But also, you know, if you're early in this and you're hearing us talk and you're like, oh, I see the love bombing, and I'm starting to see
some devalue.
Get out now.
Just
Save
don't
yourself.
even do it.
Save yourself some healing time.
Save yourself some
Mental brain cells, yes, and your heart.
and heart.
Oh, and your
my
soul.
gosh, and soul.
Your
Good
sanity.
grief. Sanity. Friends. Because you're going to lose friends probably. I know you can say if they're real friends, you won't lose them. That's not true. If you're with a narcissist,
You don't treat them like a friend when you're in a narcissistic relationship.
you don't.
So you're not a friend.
That's 100% true. Remember, we talked about before, if you're in a narcissistic relationship, you take on a lot of those narcissistic traits. And some people who are grown and healed aren't going to put up with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And some people who are grown and healed also don't want any of that Jezebel that you got on you.
That's true.
And they're protecting themselves now.
Exactly.
So you're going to lose all kinds of things.
You will.
I wanted to say too, when they idolize you, you can do no wrong. That's in the love bomb. When they devalue you, you can do no right.
Exactly. That's why I said it was all good
Yes.
and all bad.
And you become like a literal enemy to them.
You do.
I could even sense that. Now, in the husband one, like I've said before, it's different when you're married to them, especially depending on for how long. With him, it felt like he hated my guts. With the two that I was dating, yeah, I just felt, I could feel that I was like a nuisance. And not because I was being needy. I've never been needy. But like my presence was a nuisance, and that was unexplained. I had no idea where that came from.
Right.
Devalue, separation, discard. So before the discard, oh yeah, absent, not interested, withdrawn, avoidant. That's during the internal discard.
I had mine, the middle one, the worst one. He would pick fights with me so that he could discard me to go to one of his other harem garages. And I started learning his pattern. So I knew he was getting ready to start a fight because he wanted to go spend some time with this other one, and he needed the excuse of.
Did you ever? This is how my mind thinks. Did you ever not let it become a fight?
Yes. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And then he would figure out another way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did play the game a little bit with him.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's
do.
not worth it.
You
it's
do
not worth it.
because it's not worth it. I mean, you're always going to lose. You do
always
not win.
lose with a narcissist.
No, you can make time last longer. You can prolong the inevitable, but there is no winning. You're never going to come out of this with that knight in shining armor that you met at the beginning, that checked all the boxes.
Because he's not real.
Nope. What you win is not anything like that. You win the complete opposite of that, and then you're stuck going,
what?
This is my prize?
Yeah.
I wasn't even playing for this prize.
Exactly.
And you better hope you don't have any kids.
Yeah.
Because if you do, just buckle up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully this shined some light on the period between the love bomb and the discard.
Yeah.
Now, there's more too, because during that devaluing, there's push-pull, because he gets nervous.
Yeah.
He gets nervous whenever he pushes you away because he's devaluing you. He's telling you have ugly shoes. But then if you were to get sad about that and like go not speak to him for a day, that's going to cause him anxiety.
Yeah. And that's not going to work well for him.
No. And so then then starts something called a push and a pull, where he's pushing you away to pull you back in, because every time he pushes you, he gets anxiety about being abandoned. This all stems from abandonment in his childhood. And so he gets nervous, he gets anxious, and like he's losing, his favorite toy, so he's got to pull you back in. This push-pull goes on before the actual separation or the discard.
Yeah. And like we said, it's subtle.
It's subtle.
So subtle in the beginning, but it will intensify.
Yep, it sure does.
The longer you're in it, the more cycles that you run through, the more intensified it gets.
And I'll tell you something else. The more you put up with, the
more they do.
The more they do,
right.
And the longer you will be put through. Heck.
Yeah.
Because that is also part of a test too.
It is. How far can they push you?
Yeah, if you'll stick around. Because, that's what they're looking for, is someone that they can do anything to, who will never leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully this helped.
I hope so. I mean, that's the whole reason we do this.
That's the whole reason. And when we talk about the discard, I'm sure the discard and the healing and that will be a few videos.
Oh, yeah.
That won't just be one, because there's so much.
There's so much to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So, And we'll come back and touch on these things and those also, you know, because it's a cycle. So even when you're discarded, you can immediately be hoovered again to start the love bomb.
Yeah.
Or, you know, 2 weeks later, or a year later, 2 years later, I've
12
seen.
years later.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay. You have anything else?
I don't think so. I think that was everything.
Okay, thank you guys so much for coming.
Yes.
Share this with someone that needs it.
Yeah. Be praying.
Yeah.
If you know someone that's going through it, be praying for them.
Pray hard for them.
Yeah. And if you're in it, pray.
Pray. We need to start praying for you guys.
Yeah.
Whether you comment or not, we see that people are watching these narcissistic videos.
Yeah.
And so it tells us that it's going on somewhere.
Yeah.
So, and God's telling us to talk about it. So,
Yes.
we love you.
We do. God bless.
See you next
See you
time.
next time.